Hey there, Karolina. Another set of essays. Good, glad to see it. Let's see what you did. This is about the local food. Let's see what you said. Experts throughout both developing and developed world countries have debated whether locally farmed food products are economically and environmentally more beneficial than imported ones. Get rid of the. Some believe that international transport of eatables, I don't know about this word, I have to think about this, has a detrimental influence on the ecosystem and local farm industry. However, you do need some contrast here, okay, because just the comma does not suffice. Personally, I strongly disagree. This essay will discuss both views using examples from Greenpeace and WTO to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Okay, I'm not sure why you're going to discuss both views, seeing as how you strongly disagree. I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I think you probably should discuss both sides of it, but it would make more sense to discuss both sides of it if you said some reason as to why you've chosen to do this. In other words, while there are some cases where eating only locally produced food is not a viable option, on the whole, it is more beneficial to do so. Okay, that would have made sense. And then you could say you will discuss both views. Okay, because you've said that, yeah, there is some merit to the other side. So that makes it a little more logical. Okay, so let's see what you said, though. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that long-distance shipping causes irreversible harm to Mother Nature. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, ships, planes, and trucks utilized in the food supply chain increase air pollution and release a significant amount, I can't talk today, sorry, of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Secondly, there are required tons. Okay, I don't like this, there are required. That's why I stopped like that. So how about, secondly, tons of high quality packing to secure food items while in transit are required. Okay, that makes a little more sense. But tons of what? Packaging? High quality packaging. Okay, I guess. So, for example, recent empirical research by Greenpeace demonstrated that up to 37% of local CO2 emission and 29% of non-recyclable waste is related to the process of food supply. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that cross-border shipping of fruit, vegetables, meat, and other eatable products creates significant amounts of harmful byproducts. Okay. So, let's see. On the other hand, the positive impact of international trade, both on rich and poor countries, cannot be overstated. In other words, access to exotic products enriches local cuisine, and at the same time it gives the poorer regions an opportunity to earn on mass farming by selling worldwide the excess of produced goods. A perfect illustration of such symbiosis is the global consumption of rice, which can be grown only in the Asian climate. WTO has recently published statistics showing that Indonesia covers 67% of total global demand for this edible grain, and what is more, the import of it, you mean the export? No? The export of it contributes to 28% of national income, of the national income. Thus, it can be stated beyond doubt that this process is beneficial for the exporter as well as for the importer of goods. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I understand this. Hold on. Okay, fine. From the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that the benefits of intercontinental distribution of food items far outweigh its drawbacks. It is predicted that this globalization-related phenomenon will increasingly grow in importance, so hopefully the means of transport will become more environmentally friendly. Okay, so basically what I understood here in this essay is that on the one hand you say, yeah, you know, the transport of these goods is damaging. It's a drawback, but the financial impact is actually very positive. Okay, and I am absolutely okay with this development. It makes sense to me, and I think that that's a very smart way to organize this particular essay. Unfortunately, your introduction does not reflect that. So here you told me you strongly disagree, and then you said you will discuss both views. And then I thought to myself, well, why should we discuss both views when you've already told me you strongly disagree? And they didn't say that you have to. So I think that this sentence is wrong. I think that what you should have said instead is, some believe that international transport of eatables has a detrimental influence on the ecosystem and local farming industry. Full stop. While there is some merit to this argument, I believe that the positive financial implications of importing and exporting food are more beneficial, are more significant, are more noteworthy. Okay, that would have made sense. Okay? I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. It was the way you framed it here. So reading this, I was confused. I was confused because you said you strongly disagreed. Okay? And then you said you were going to discuss both views. And you didn't really do that. You essentially took this and you split it in half. So you said, yes, it's bad for the economy for food to travel. But on the other hand, it's really good for, yes, it's bad for the environment if food travels, but on the other hand, it's really good for the economy. So if you had split it like that and you had framed it like that in your introduction, I would have been much more happy with this essay. I would have been much happier with this essay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking today, so forgive me. So that's what I would have liked to have seen, okay? Other than that, everything was really well written. It was very nice. Okay, there's some, little errors that I asked you to correct throughout, but nothing too serious. So, but I want you to think about your introduction. It was really your introduction that created a problem for you and not the actual paragraphs themselves. So, that said, let's now take a look at your task 1. This is the Albion letter, so let's see what you said. Dear Sir, Madam, my name is Karolina. Gorzalak, student number this, case number this. I am writing with regard, no S, to the letter that I have received from the examination. No, check it out. You tell me when you received it, last week. So this should not be present perfect, should just be past simple. That I received from the examinations committee last week. To start with, please accept my sincere apologies for the fact that I have not provided any information that I would not attend the exam in advance. I would like to explain that it was because I was injured in a car accident while driving to the Albion campus on the exam day. As a result, I lost my consciousness. There's no reason to use present perfect here again. It's not related to the present. You have told us when this happened, so you shouldn't use present perfect, but just past simple. So as a result, I lost my consciousness and was taken to the hospital where I woke up 3 days later. As evidence, without the "and", as evidence, I have enclosed a copy of my medical records from that hospital. Therefore, I kindly request to be given a chance to resit this exam at your convenience. Once again, I apologize for any inconvenience caused, and I hope we can find a way to solve this issue as soon as possible. I look forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of the problems here. First of all, I look forward to hearing from you. The you should be lowercase, okay? Secondly, this should be yours with an S, and then after the comma, your name goes on the line below. So it shouldn't be on the same line. It has to go underneath. These are important things. You need to show the examiner you understand conventions of letter writing. Okay, so those things right there are very important. Now, apart from those things, there's something else that's really, really important that I want you to be aware of. Now, these would probably affect your coherence and cohesion score, but what I'm going to tell you will absolutely affect your task achievement. So take a look at this. Did you apologize? Yes. Did you identify yourself? Yes, in all these ways. Did you give an explanation? Yes, you did. But did you give it possible resolutions? What does it say here? Resolutions, plural, so more than one resolution. No, you didn't. The only thing you said is that you wanted to resit the exam. That's not enough. That's one resolution. You're supposed to give more than one. You see, in IELTS, they do these tricky things where they put S's or they say and so that means that it's not optional. You have to provide more than one. So for example, if it says offer some resolutions, that means multiple. Probably not even 2. It means more than 2. Okay? Possible resolutions is vague, but certainly not 1, because if they wanted just one resolution, they would have said a possible resolution. But this S makes it really clear that they want more than one resolution. I want you to be aware of these types of things. Keep your eye out for them. They're all over the place in IELTS, okay, both in Task 1 and in Task 2. So make sure you read the question extremely, extremely, extremely carefully, okay? Karolina, go ahead and correct these essays. Return them back to us corrected. Want to see what you do with your Task 2. And, of course, then write us a new set of essays, all right? I'll be waiting for them, so good luck with your next writing assignment.